Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is LimBryn, and this is episode 15, I believe, of the Minecraft 1.16 survival series. Today we start, as always, in the end. I did some mining between episodes. I mined about 2,000 blocks and only got, well, 6 diamond ore, so not the best, but still pretty good. And as always, also, I got a wither, and he appears to be letting blue shells loose, so I'm going to kill him faster so he doesn't break anything. Yeah, in today's episode, we will be constructing quite a lot of the base, actually. Now that we have the super smelter and the coarse fruit farm, we can finally start making some of the bigger structures, like the iron farm and... Ooh, I got another wither's head. And 1.16 is actually officially out now. It's actually 1.16.1 at the time of recording this, and I think, yes, they work now. I have a new data pack for 1.16, and the mob heads actually work, which is nice. None of the old ones work, and I will be probably incinerating all of them. And I forgot to sleep at my bed, so this is going to take me to the gold farm. I've been AFKing here some because I need gold for my bartering farm, because all of these structures require quite a lot of obsidian and grind obsidian, which is luckily produced by that, because I don't really want to have to go mine in the end. Yeah, as I said, with the new data pack, sadly, none of the old mob heads work. Wait, did it say armored? This isn't an armored one. That's just normal, it looks like. So yeah, all of these don't work. So we're going to burn them. Oh, it's so many. Wait, so did they change it from that? Huh. I don't know. I have a lot of these, and I'm kind of sad to... The dragon heads obviously work because they're not a player head block. They're actually just a dragon head. And I haven't gone to use the incinerator for a while, so I'm excited. Actually, lag, hello. That one, I've been doing wither gathering, obviously, so that one could have been a possibility. I don't know why I grabbed so much armor, but yeah, we're going to be building that, the iron farm building next. Look at all of them burn. So I'm gonna go do some resources. Well, I've been gathering some resources, and I went shopping and got a little bit of crimson stems, because I need quite a lot of it for these builds. And then I realized I might be able to repurpose the flower farm to produce mushrooms and then grow them and break them, and I think that would be faster and also not make my nether ugly. So I've stripped all of the dirt from this thing, and now I just have to fill it in with netherrack and put some crimson nylium in, and then I can bone meal it, and it will grow into crimson nylium instead of netherrack. So I'm gonna replace all this. Be back in a second. Well, that is the last bit of nylium in, so now we can just put in the rest of this bone meal and get some, well, mushrooms. I actually misclicked a few times, so I already have some, but we could get even more. Oh wow, that looks really ugly. So I guess I will be replacing that with grass. In fact, let me store the grass kind of just in there. There we go. I have a bit of bone meal, so this should get us a decent amount of mushrooms. This can become really laggy, so yep. I was going to say it's not as bad, but no, that's still pretty bad. Here, I'm going to see if F3 will load so we can see how many frames per second we have. 2 FPS, that's pretty good. Wait, yeah, no, we're back down to 1. Okay. I'm going to let this run for a bit. I'll be back in a second. Well, it used all the bone meal, and collected a few through the thing, but let's see. Well, a lot of crimson roots. Don't really need those, but a lot of them. Also got a stack and 4, a stack, 5. Let's see about over here. Yeah, we got quite a few. This is good. Give me all of the crimson fungus. So yeah, no, why is there... Bad. No oak planks are allowed in my storage. Yeah, I'm gonna grow all these up, then chop them down, get some stems, and then we can get building. So okay, I've been gathering logs or stems for a few hours now, but we are now in actually, well, for a few hours, but it is the next day. Not next day. Day after the next day, because I've been AFKing at this gold farm every night, and I have yet to have it work. So the first night, right, was a really dumb thing. These item sorters that are back there were not overflow proof, so they broke. I fixed it, and now they won't break. So then I AFK'd again, and, well, these things, I had replaced them when I fixed the item filters, weren't on subtract mode, making them not actually work, so it overflowed and broke. And then last night, I AFK'd here, and I started on this platform, right, AFK'd, and when I came back in the morning, I was here, dead, killed by a zombified piglin. I don't know how it happened. I'm guessing I probably left that open. Oh, hi guys. Because you can get hit here by them if you're there. So I'm assuming a zombie reinforcement spawned down there because it's not light enough. Came up here, knocked me off of this onto here, and I got killed by a zombified piglin. So, if I close this, none of that should happen. So I'm going to AFK overnight tonight, again, and, test that out. But before we do that, there's actually, the reason I need more gold is because I've been gathering resources for the base, and my little bartering system over here, which we built a few episodes ago, I don't really know which episode it was in, but this thing, it gets us lots of resources that we need, like crying obsidian and obsidian. Also, useful things like quartz and, you know, tons of different materials. Netherite hose, it used to get me, now it does not, but I have enough for a while. But this system can take about 9 stacks of gold ingots at a time. You just press that button, it'll start. So it fires that, puts some gold, gives them gold. They give me other stuff. But I'd like to be able to put in more than 9 stacks of gold at a time so I don't have to come back here every hour to restock it. So we're going to put some redstone in here. I'll be back in a second once that's done. I accidentally started it. Oh, the redstone's in. And I also have some gold. So I guess we can test it. In theory, I should be able to put in any amount of gold and it will kind of just do it, because I had a problem of if you put more than like 9 stacks, it starts to overflow the system. It doesn't get all of it. But with this, it now... Okay. It now times it so it will give them all of the gold, wait for this chest to be empty, and then give them 9 more stacks of gold. Or as much as you have. So I'm going to go ahead and give them... This isn't... That didn't... Yep. I would like my gold blocks back, please. Okay, I'm clean out my inventory. Okay, I have all the gold actually now, so I can put it all in the chest, and, well, once these get any amount in them, you can go and press that button, which will tick over that redstone block, allowing it to start fueling this, and it will only give it 9 stacks, no more, because of this hopper clock. Yes, I used nuggets, so that scared me for a second because I thought I messed up, and then it will give it all to them once it fuels that fully, and then once all of the items are processed, it will do it again. So I'm going to run this for a bit. I'll see you in a second. A little bit of time later, and the system has worked perfectly, which makes me really happy because I was really worried I was going to build it wrong. But we have... I thought we were fuller. A lot of items still, but now that I finish this, I'm going to go ahead and AFK overnight at the AFK gold XP farm. So I'll see you in the morning. Well, it's the next morning. This isn't actually me just now stopping AFKing. I actually died again because I apparently cannot have nice things. So I got I already compressed the gold, and probably already gave it to the bartering system. I got like a stack and a half of gold blocks. It was pretty successful, but I finally figured out what kills me. I was still killed by a zombified piglin. I was in this corner this time, like right here. And there was a magma cube in here. So, what has happened is magma cubes can, well, spawn on magma blocks. It was a big one, so I don't really know how it happened. Hopefully these guys aren't mad at me. They're supposed to, well, target these iron golems and just jump off. But for whatever reason, he wandered over here, path found to me, jumped over the wall, and knocked me, I'm assuming, over to here, where a zombified piglin killed me. So, I'm going to put a roof on this, then it should work. But, that's enough resource gathering clips for now. It's already been like 8 or so minutes. So, let's head over to the mountain base and let's get started on the building. We're here at the iron farm, and I've discovered you can fit under a bed like this, and it's very fun. But just while I've been here, I actually brought fish this time. I tamed 3 cats. I've also gone ahead and filled in the floor. I've replaced some of these blocks with stripped nylium, stripped stems. That one's stripped hyphae. Either way. And then these are where the towers will be. And here, I mean, it's going to be bigger than this is, but the next part to build is to build up all 8 towers. Gold farm update time. I put a roof on and it actually worked. And after just one night of AFKing here, we got the 5.5 stacks of gold blocks, which is pretty good. But now back to your regularly scheduled program. We've completed all 8 towers. It's also nighttime, and while I've been building these, I have found the best way to go to bed in Minecraft. You can get under the bed, like that. Click F5 twice, look up, do that, and you lay down, and it's amazing. Yeah, I've completed all of the towers. These edge ones have staircases and a thing of water in the middle, and they have no spawnable platforms here, so I don't really need to have lighting, although it does have some lighting from the top. They're kind of tall, but yeah. And then the corner ones have water elevators that just take you all the way up to here, and then you can drop down onto some water down here. And it's actually a waterlogged chest, so it's not annoying, pretty much. So yeah, I really like these, but next step is to put in all of the walls. And yeah, that's a big step, but oh yeah, I also have these weird little hanging things. The weird thing is, I could have used chains there because I don't actually need the light from the end rods, but I used end rods anyway. Plus, another cat. I saw another one somewhere, but I don't remember where, and I haven't managed to tame it, but let's get those walls done. Now that the walls are in, it's actually starting to look like a castle, except for the fact that it doesn't have a roof, and that was a pretty bad lag spike. This rocket lasted forever. It goes a little far down over on this side, so I might terraform this up a little instead of just having it go super far down. There's also some detailing I want to do on the walls, but I'm not really sure yet. They just look a little flat. But I do have some details I already have planned. But before we do that, we have to get the roof in because, well, I don't think this is quite a castle yet if it doesn't have a roof, so let's get that. Well, the ceiling is complete. As you can see, there's no longer a gap, and I'm just adding some lighting in because now that the ceiling is complete, it gets rather dark in here, so we need to not let that happen. Because, you know, we don't want creepers and stuff to spawn. And they don't spawn on this stuff because it's a bottom slab, but they will spawn all along here, which is why I'm adding lighting all along here. We're also going to put lanterns on these things, which will get some slabs on either side soon because they don't look very good right now. So I'm going to finish putting these in, and then I'm also going to choose a terrible tower to climb. Come on. If I don't climb it normally. Also going to detail the roof because it looks terrible. I'm gonna add some battlements along the edges and some campfires up here. Just to detail a little bit. So I'll be back in a second. It's the next day in real life, and and the castle's complete. I added battlements and stuff on the roof, and these chains going down the side. I also terraformed around this tower a bit, so it doesn't look as bad. And I don't think I added anything to the interior, but oh wait, maybe I did. Let's see. I think I showed these things. I've already removed all of the mess of shulker boxes, so now there's kind of just the front. I aligned my cats. I've decided all the cats that I get in this area are going to go along here, because I want to have a ton of cats. And also, because now that there's a building around here, there's a lot more places where iron golems can spawn, such as on the roof, which is rather... Oh, he's not on the roof now. That's nice. It's rather annoying. I think this guy spawned when I put these platforms down, but before I stringed them, so now he shouldn't be able to spawn here because there's string. So yeah, the castle's complete. I don't have rockets, so I'm just gonna look at it through a window. Mr. Zombie doing his work over there. Yeah, the castle's complete. So the next thing that we're gonna do in this episode is I don't really think we have time to build another structure like this tower or the thing that's gonna go here. So instead of doing that, we are going to go ancient debris mining because I did some sand gathering since the last clip. So now I have 4 shulker boxes of sand, and I've been working over here. So if I just check this, I bet I have a decently large bit of gunpowder, so we can make probably about a shulker box of TNT and blow up a seriously large amount of the nether. I want to see how much TNT we have. That much. Less than I expected, but I think I have a few shulker boxes full of it at the base. So, let's go check those. That's more like it. We have 2 full shulker boxes and then an almost full one, and these ones... Oh, another full one. Cool. That's a good amount of gunpowder. And then I believe if we go into misc blocks, yeah, we have 4 things of sand. So, let's get crafting. And that's the last of it. I might not have much gunpowder left, but I do sure have a lot of TNT. Wow, this is a mess now. Well, now we're going to head to the end and dig a big tunnel. See you then. I meant the nether, not the end. Well, I've just hit a wall of lava, so I think this is probably a good place to stop. I'm just going to take it back a little bit, and then... Yeah, I found 4, actually, 2 veins on my way here. I don't want nearly that much. I'm going to try and place it, like, not every block, just every other, because I think every block is probably a waste of TNT. Not that I care about wasting TNT, as I just spent my entire supply of gunpowder on it. I think this tunnel is very long, so I'll see you at the end of it. Well, 2 stacks of TNT later, and I cannot even see the end. So let's light it and run away. Is my ladder right here? It is. Good. Okay. Okay, we got some lava pools. There's some. Already got one that's looking promising. Although these lava pools are not as fun as that. No more. Let's see. I see 2 veins. I did this on a chunk border so we can get we could in theory get 2 veins like next to each other. I just did gestures with my hands, which obviously you can't see, so that wasn't very useful. Also, they need to make lava flow faster in the net, not like flow faster, but recede faster, because whenever it's doing that, it takes forever. This other lava, oh, this one's like an annoying one. There we go. Okay, ancient debris number 1. Okay, it's a oneer. Fair enough. I'd like to see if there's any under the lava. The chances of there being some under the lava are pretty slim, but... See, there's another over here. Oh. Says fire on it, probably. Explode. Nope. Nope. Okay. There you go. Okay. Hopefully that will actually not stop again. I like this better than bed mining, I have to say. I think it's definitely faster, and if you don't have... I mean, bed mining is great for earlier game, I think. I'm glad I did it like that earlier, but I think now that if you have a gunpowder farm, I'd highly recommend TNT over beds, because it's loads faster. Go... Oh. More lava... Here we go. Okay. I don't see any more. I'm going to collect the rest of the stuff in this tunnel. Let's see. Is that another one? In the corner of the screen there? I think it is. Well, I'm going to collect the rest of them. Be back in a second. I've just done a very dumb thing. Doesn't affect anything, but I blocked a lava hole within a piece of ancient debris. So far, we have 14. And, well, I think there's another one. That we're pretty much at the end of the tunnel, judging by the enormous walls of lava that I'm approaching. There it is. Oh, is that a twofer? It is. Fun. And I'm not going to be mining that soul soil, because it definitely is lava above it. Yeah, this is... I don't know, there could be more tunnel past it. I am assuming there's just a lava lake up there. It seems like the logical explanation. This really, again, this is like the 4th time that it's stopped. Go. Oh, that's not going to activate anything, is it? Actually go. There we go. No more ancient debris in here. No, I don't see any. Okay. I guess this is longer than I thought it was. Well, I don't see any here. Okay, I'm gonna finish the rest of the tunnel. Be back in a second. Never mind. The end of the tunnel is right there. No need for a pause. So it looks like 16 ancient debris. That's 4 netherite ingots. That's pretty good. I think I have some back at the base, so that might actually be... I kind of just want a netherite block, which is why I'm doing this. I think I might actually have creepy noises. I might actually have enough for one now, which is very exciting. No, and... No, I think one of the main disadvantages... I should not do that. I'm gonna die. I think one of the main advantages of doing bed mining is you get fire everywhere, so you don't have to worry about mob spawning. I mean, with this, I have a decent amount of lava, but if you plug up all the lava, which I probably could do if I spent effort to plug up these... I just don't feel like it. Hey, it's an H. You get... Yeah, there's the perfect example. You get skeletons and stuff. And I'd imagine ghasts could spawn in here as well. But none have, luckily. Yeah, it's a rather long tunnel, and apparently... Oh, yeah, there were some lava pockets that weren't just singular things here, which is why they're not blocked up. Is this be the end of the tunnel? Yeah. Okay. Well, sadly, it looks like we're running out of time for this episode. I kind of want to do more blasting, but whatever. So if you enjoyed it, feel free to hit that like button. If you want to see more, there's a subscribe button, and the previous episode will be linked in the description, maybe also a playlist. See you guys in the next one. Have a great day.